This is TMUA 2021, Paper 1, Question 5. We're given a function f which satisfies this property here, that given a number n, m times n, f of mn is either f of m times f of n if mn is a multiple of 3, or i.e. 3 divides mn, and is equal to mn otherwise. And we're also told that f of 9 plus f of 16 minus f of 24 is equal to 0. We're asked to compute f of 3. Pause the video now and have a go yourself. Well, this is really the only information we can use to compute raw values, because this only gives us a relationship between different numbers and not exactly an explicit equal sign to a value. So let's work backwards maybe from this equation here. So what is f of 9? We can write f of 9 as either 9 times 1 or 3 times 3, and we can try and use this property to maybe break down 9 into some smaller numbers, which is what we're looking for because we want f of 3. So do we choose 9 times 1 or 3 times 3? Well, let's try both. If we choose 9 times 1, f of 1 times 9 is f of 1 times f of 9. This is because 9 is a multiple of 3, and this gives us exactly f of 1 times f of 9. Is this helpful? Well, not really, because we still have an f of 9 here, and our whole aim was to maybe break this 9 down, and we've also introduced f of 1, which is another unknown that we maybe do not want to compute. So let's try f of 3 times 3 instead. Well, f of 3 times 3 is then f of 3 times f of 3, which is f of 3 squared, which is looking promising, which is exactly because we're looking for f of 3's. Okay, let's try and do the same thing now for f of 16 and f of 24. Well, f of 16, because 16 is not a multiple of 3, any way you break it down, it's still going to not be a multiple of 3. So you're always going to guarantee to have f of 16 to be equal to 16 in any way that you try and break it down into factors, instead of 4 times 4 or 2 times 8. Either way is going to give you 16 back. And then what about f of 24? Well, f of 24, in the same vein that we did for f of 9, we're looking for 3, because we're looking for f of 3. So one way we can do that is by considering f of 3 times 8. And that gives us f of 3 times f of 8. Okay, we got f of 8. What is f of 8? Well, f of 8, because in the same argument as f of 16, f of 8 is just 8. And therefore, if you plug this back in all together, you get f of 24 is 8 times f of 3, which gives us minus 8 f of 3. F of 16 is still 16, and f of 9 is f of 3 squared. So you have this expression here. Now what do you notice about this? Well, this is a quadratic in f of 3, so we can solve this by maybe factorising or using the quadratic formula. By factorising, you can get that this is equal to f of 3 minus 4 all squared is equal to 0, which gives us that f of 3 is equal to 4, and that is our only solution, as it's a repeated root, which gives us that our answer is